Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia and today I have an update for y'all. So I am currently on month 1, weeks 3 and 4 of my aligners with Smile Direct. And I just wanted to give a update on how my first month has kind of gone. So I know I still have 2 weeks. I'm only 2 weeks in because today was the start date of my aligner set of 3 and 4. But I think I've gotten the hang of everything. So that's good to know that it only took me about 2 weeks, a week and a half to kind of figure it out and develop a routine and be totally okay with them, because now it's like smooth sailing. So I'm hoping that the next couple of months, next 5 months are going to be as easy as the start of this week has been. So I wanted to give a little bit more emphasis on, maybe not so much an emphasis, but I wanted to give this video a little bit more than other videos I have seen commenting on Smile Direct Club and their experiences and their updates. The videos that I have seen talk about, of course, the pain. They talk about how to clean your aligners. They mention a routine change. I wanted to give my tips and tricks, like to go into further detail about all 3 of those things. On how you can pretty much survive your first month of Smile Direct Club or Invisible Aligners. Hopefully, you know, this can kind of go for other companies as well. So let's talk about the first week. So first week was painful, not because of just the company though, like not just because the aligners were tight. I made a boo-boo. I made a mistake. I will get into that a little bit later, but let's just say my first week was tough, all right? Let's talk about the good things. The aligners fit great, all right? The aligners, I got them. As soon as I posted that unopening box video, or as soon as I was done recording it, I should say. I didn't upload it until like a week later, whoops. But yeah, right after I stopped recording that, I went into the bathroom, I rinsed off my aligners, I got out all of my tool sets that they gave me, and I put everything into like a little Ziploc bag. I was getting ready. And so after I rinsed my aligners, it took me a minute to put them in, just because I wasn't sure like how tight they were supposed to fit. I was trying to like find a good spot for them, and I had read before that they make a snap, but I wasn't expecting it to like scare me. And so I finally got them in, and I had to put a lot of pressure on them just to get them initially on my teeth. And I used my Chewies, these little guys. So as soon as like I had got them halfway on, I bit into this and it snapped. It was like scared me snap. That wasn't like a very scary snap with my fingers. It was much louder than that. You know, because it's in your mouth and you hear it, it's like right there, but it scared me. I thought I broke them, but I didn't. It was fine. So heads up with that. You're gonna hear a snap. It might scare you, but it's okay. They are gonna be very tight. So expect that, of course. I mean, they're gonna be moving your teeth. It's your first week. You're not used to a lot of pressure being put on them. However, I will say this, it was not as painful as other people made it seem, for me at least. Other people, I have watched their reviews and people were like, oh my god, it was like pain from hell and I just wanted to die. And I was like, I didn't even cry. Like, yeah, I got a headache from the pressure, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. I don't know. Everyone's different, so I'm really trying not to bash on them, but don't let them scare you, because your case could be a lot different. I was waiting for it. I was anticipating it. I was dreading it all day. I was like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna start hurting? And it just never did. It was fine. So you're probably asking, like, Felicia, you just said your first week was painful. It was, but not because of the tension. So I'll mention to you right now my first mistake. My first mistake came a little bit later, because I put my aligners on and they were probably on for, I don't know, a good like 3 or 4 hours before I was like, oh, I haven't even tried to take them off yet, like, let's see. And I was a little scared too because of that snap, so I knew that they were really tight. So this kind of leads into a tip. This little tool is gonna be your best friend, for me anyways. I've seen some people that can take off their aligners like with their tongue, like they just come right off. Mine are not like that. Mine are tight. I cannot get my aligners off without this. If I forget this tool right here, I'm SOL. So, my mistake that I made with this, I was unaware that you were supposed to take them out from behind. So, this is correct right here. Okay, behind your teeth. Right here on the bottom. Behind the teeth. Do not, and I repeat, do not try to take them out from right here in front of your teeth anywhere, okay? I did that, and my first set of aligners, this is the first day, mind you, bent forward, like just a little bit. Nothing that I think would have messed up with the way that it was straightening my teeth, but I did it to the top and I did it to the bottom, successfully took out my aligners, but also successfully bent them a little bit. And they curled outward with the plastic. So that means my entire lip, top and bottom, were cut up. And they were bleeding, they were just, oh my God, just raw is the only way that I could describe it. And I was in so much pain because of how bad it hurt. And then that night, I decided, oh, I'm gonna make something soft so I can actually bite into it. So I decided to make buffalo chicken, like burgers with really soft buns, bit into it. It wasn't because my teeth were sore, it was because it stung. The hot sauce burnt all of my lip because it was cut so bad. So do not do that. Make sure if you're gonna use this tool, do not go in the front of your teeth, go behind. I have not seen anyone mention that before, so I'm warning you now, don't do it because your first week will be that painful. So, how did you fix it? Did you really go an entire week with cut up lips? I went about 2 days and then I started searching for things that could possibly help me. So I read that some people like to shave down their aligners because they're hurting their gums, but that wasn't the problem for me. My gums were totally fine. If that is the case for you, however, I do have that tip. Go buy yourself a pack of little nail filers. These are, I'm pretty sure, from the Dollar Tree. I don't know, I got them in my stocking for some reason. I don't even do my nails. I can't have them done for work, so. But get yourself a little nail filer, all right? These will help with the gum problem. Lip problem. Honestly, these could probably help your gums too, though. If you've ever talked to someone who has worn braces before, you'll know that they have wax. So I went to CVS and bought myself some wax. This is the brand that I used. I'm pretty sure it's just gum, Sunstar gum. They come like this. Get yourself the pre-cut ones. That way you don't have to cut them yourselves. So this is what it's kind of gonna look like. Can you see that? I don't think it's gonna focus, maybe. But yeah, get yourself the pre-cut wax. I'm gonna show you how to use it. You just take off a little piece, however much you need. It's gonna look like this, like a little plastic back of the earring almost, but bigger. And you're gonna squish it between your fingers, okay? And you mold it to the form that you need. And it's gonna come out big, flat, and you're gonna place it wherever it's in pain, wherever you're feeling pain. So this wax saved my life. Let's talk about traveling out of town with these aligners. I went out of town for a concert. I went to go see Panic at the Disco in Sacramento. I'm about 3 hours away from Sacramento, and traveling there with these things was not that bad. It was only 3 hours. Where I ran into problems was I completely forgot. I remembered this thing, but I totally forgot to bring my toothbrush and toothpaste. So I recommend getting yourself a little mini travel kit. So I went to CVS there, picked up a toothbrush, picked up some toothpaste, picked up a Ziploc bag, and threw these two things in there, my case in there because I remembered that, my floss because I remembered that, and your thingamabob. What's it called? Yeah. So I said I got a Ziploc bag. I'm really trying to look at like cuter travel kits, but take this everywhere you go. Ladies, if you have a bigger size purse, I recommend using it so that way all of this can fit into your purse. I've been taking all of this and my wax just in case something happens now in my little Ziploc bag, put it into my purse. I'm good to go. I'm great for the day. I'm good at school. I'm good at work. We're solid. So you can also take your chewies with you just in case, but if they've already popped in, if your aligners are already used to fitting your teeth, it's okay to leave these at home. These are more for like definitely making sure that you have them for the beginning of a new set. So they look like little pool noodles. These are great. All right, so, ooh, you're gonna have chapped lips. Make sure you take your chapstick. Make sure you take your water. And get yourself a reusable water bottle. This is from Starbucks. It is the Swell brand. This keeps my water cold all day. It's amazing. It was only, what, 20 bucks? Ooh, I guess I got it for half off. It was $20 when I bought it. It was $41 on the stamp here. But get yourself a nice reusable water bottle. You will thank yourself, and they're better for the environment anyway, so do that. All right, so what did I talk about? Oh, I forgot to mention, no one noticed that I had these on, by the way. I went to work, I went to school, no one said a word, and then finally my best friend, she was like, you're talking different, and I was like, girl, I got my aligners on. She was like, oh my god, when did you get those? I'd already had them on for a week, so no one notices unless they're stupid close to you. You can't tell. You're gonna get used to talking, it's fine. You're gonna have a slight lisp, it's fine, it'll go away. Or you'll just get used to it, you just won't care. So yeah, week 2 went great, super easy. The aligners, I will say, were a lot tighter than the first week, but nothing I couldn't handle, nothing that I wanted to cry about. So more tips, or let's just go through the tips that I have written down. I'm kind of a nerd and wrote a list just to make sure I don't forget anything. Use your tool correctly. Take it with you wherever you go if your aligners are tight like mine. Make sure that you use this, you have it at all times. Make sure you get yourself some wax. Even buy it just in case, honestly, because if I do get an aligner set that has rigid edges, I'm gonna be crying. So this is gonna come in handy. Purchase the mini travel kit. Toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, take it all with you. Get some of the nail filers, all right? Oh, clean your case and your aligners often. Of course, they talk about cleaning your aligners. They have an entire pamphlet that talks about different ways that you can clean them. That's a given. I would also recommend, though, cleaning your case as well, at least every other day, because you think about it, and if you're putting your aligners in directly, let's say you're at dinner or something, that's sitting in there. So I don't know. I have just been getting Dawn dish soap, scrubbing it, you're cleaning a dinner plate or something. But yeah, clean your case too, just to stay neat. Yeah, make sure that you are able to develop a routine that works for you. You're gonna run into realizing that, oh shoot, I can't eat right now. I just don't have time. You'll go on a work break, for example. Mine are 10 minutes at a time unless I'm taking a lunch. So if you think about it, you're gonna go to the bathroom, take out your aligners, put them away, and then you're gonna come back out, eat your snack, your lunch, your drink, whatever, and then you're gonna have to take that last 3 to 4 minutes of your break to go brush, floss your teeth, make sure your aligners are clean when you're putting them back in, drinking some water. It's just a hassle. It's a process. So just give yourself some time, develop a routine. I also wanted to mention this in my review here, my little update, I should say, not a review. Breakfast. So I'm a big breakfast person. I go to school for a long time. I'm there for a while. I'm there for a couple hours a day. And I also have work too. So breakfast was always a big thing for me. My first week, I did not have time for breakfast. I would wake up, take my aligners out, do my makeup, do my hair, and then I would go to the kitchen and be like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to make anything. I have to go and make sure that I brush my teeth after I eat whatever I make, and then I'm gonna have to put my aligners in and all that. It's too much. I was rushed. So my husband recently started going back to the gym and found these things. They're breakfast essentials. And of course he mixes these in with all of his other breakfast routine. But these have been great for me because they're kind of a breakfast supplement. I was reading that they're kind of used to lose weight if you're going on a diet, if you don't want to eat a whole hearty breakfast. I'm not trying to do that. I have already lost 5 pounds since I've started Smile Direct. Also, heads up for that, make sure that you're eating throughout the day. Give yourself some time, or eat a little bit more if you're a big snacker like me. I've had to cut out all snacks. That's just how it is. But these these are great. I swear by these. So it's breakfast essentials. I don't know if there are different flavors. These are just the ones that we've got. This one is rich milk chocolate. These are so good. I mixed this 1 packet with a cup of almond milk, some ice, boom, ready to go. If I have time in the morning though, 1 cup almond milk, ice, a banana, half of a banana, you don't eat the whole thing. Half the banana in the smoothie, eat the other half. Peanut butter. Mix it all together in the blender. You get a chocolate banana peanut butter milkshake. It's so good. So that's kind of everything that I have had to go over. That's everything that I wanted to mention. So far so good. It gets easier. Please hang in there. I haven't ran into any problems whatsoever other than me breaking my own aligner. I didn't break it, but you know, messed it up a little bit, made it painful for me. But yeah. Oh, I guess last thing. So after you're done with your aligners, if for any reason you need to send them back, or like let's say you need a refund, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that they ask you to return your aligners. So just make sure that you hang on to the little case that they come in. Put them in, clean them before you put them in. And then I would recommend stapling at the top just to make sure, and then put them in your box. So that's all for now. I will have updates to come, but I told y'all that I was gonna document along the way. So I hope this was helpful for someone, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.